"Hey Purnell, make a statue for us. I even brought grape soda to give it a nice green color." We all laughed at Wendell's suggestion. Some of the girls were a bit confused. "Grape soda? Isn't that purple?" one of the girls said. "Haha, it's purple when you drink it," laughed Wendell. "But the soda turns his statues green." The girls shook their heads, uncomprehending. "Come on, Purnell, show the girls how it's done." Purnell stood glaring down at Wendell, with his big black fists pressed to his hips. "Why you want me to do that? I only showed you that in private." At 6 foot and 5 inches, Purnell was a huge bulk of a man. A few of us knew about Purnell's disgusting talent for making statues, but only his friend Wendell would have the balls to ask him to do it in front of the girls. "Come on, man. You've eaten enough of those meaty and sticky ribs. You should have enough material to work with." "What are you talking about?" said one of the girls. "Here, drink up." Wendell shoved a can of grape soda toward Purnell. "Mix this in and then shove one out." "Hey, it will take some time to digest," said Purnell, snatching the can from Wendell's grasp and then downing the whole thing in a few big gulps before letting out a huge belch. The girls suddenly understood, and one of them yelled, "Oh, that's disgusting." The other one said, "You were joking, right?" "See," said Purnell, "they don't want to see." "Sure, they do. Right, you girls want to see." The girls held their fingers to their noses and shook their heads. "Well, it ain't ready yet. Anyway," Purnell said. "How do you know when it's ready?" asked Wendell. "When it's all nice and creamy." Purnell began to clench his butt cheeks and thrust his hips. "Yup, gotta get it all mixed up. When the tube is all nice and greasy." "You guys are pigs." The girls stormed off. The guys followed the girls inside. Wendell and Purnell ended up playing one of their combat video games, while the girls sat around rolling their eyes over how juvenile guys are until Purnell lifted one of his enormous buttocks off the sofa cushion and let go of a huge fart. "That's so nasty," said one of the girls, who stormed out of the room. The other girl followed. "Damn, man, that stinks," said Wendell. He paused the game and jumped up, waving a pillow around to disperse the smell. "Ha ha ha, that's what you get for being a douche. Does that mean you were ready to make one?" "Ah, man, you never let up," groaned Purnell. "That sounded all nice and greasy to me." "Fine, you want me to make one? I'll make one, but you owe me big time." "Hey, girls, Purnell is going to make a statue for us. You got to come watch." "We don't want to see it," they yelled back almost in unison. Purnell and Wendell walked back out onto the patio. "Come on, girls, it's not what you think. It's even better." The girls gave each other a strange look and then reluctantly followed them out. Purnell pulled a short table into the middle of the patio. He pulled down his baggy jeans and boxer shorts, then pulled his t-shirt over his considerable penis and balls, cupping them in his large hands. Then he bent over and straddled the table. "What are you doing?" gasped one of the girls. They tried to turn away, but Wendell had gotten behind them and wouldn't let them leave. Those of us standing in front of Purnell watched him twitch his eyebrows and forehead, twisting his cheeks and flexing his nose with each push and contraction of his anal muscles. He grunted with each strain. The girls, who were behind him, began to laugh, making the other one nervously giggle. "I see. You two are messing with us. Very funny. Just watch," said Wendell. The girls could see his ass muscles working, rhythmically flexing and relaxing. His squatting posture pulled his butt crack wide open, showing his pink asshole. This sphincter muscles spasmed in timed response to his facial gestures, shaping the turd that was slowly slipping from his ass. Purnell bounced on the balls of his feet to help his statue drop. With one final push and one last contraction, it plopped nicely on the table. Purnell bent down and pulled up his boxers and jeans, stuffing his junk back into his pants, then stepped away from the table, pointing to his creation. Both of the girls clamped their hands over their mouths, making gagging noises. "So, how do you like it?" said Purnell. "What does it look like to you?" Wendell shoved the reluctant girls forward to get a closer look at the green lump on the table. The girls turned their eyes away and broke free of Wendell, running back into the house, shouting, "That's nasty, disgusting, gross." Wendell put his own hands over his mouth to take a closer look. "Hey, man, that's a good one," he said through his fingers. "It looks just like the Statue of Liberty." And it did.